I love writing. I love the swirl and swing of words as they tangle with human emotions. Hello! It is NaNoWriMo day 20! 20. It's day 20. Hi! It's day 20. And the word count goal is 33,333 words. Just a crap load of threes. My word count today is 33,667 words. I'm ahead again. Such a joyous occasion. Last night I was writing and it was just slow going. I would write 100 words and then update my NaNoWriMo page. Write another sentence and then update my NaNoWriMo page. I had almost 5,000 words to write, so it wasn't looking so great for me. But then I started doing some word races with a couple of my writing buddies on Twitter. Alia, whose name I'm still pronouncing super wrong, and Little Book Owl. And so we got a friendly little competition going in which we would start on the hour at 00. Since we're all over the world, it's all different times. But it was 4 in the morning my time when we started. Maybe 5 in the morning. It was late. Or early, depending on your point of view. But we would start at the same time, and the first person to get to 1,000 words was the winner! And, you know, of course, we were all winners because regardless of who won the race, we all got a bunch of new words, and that was great. But really, I was the winner. I was the winner right here. Me. I was the winner. Ha ha ha. I love you guys. Please keep doing word races with me. So yeah, thanks to those word races, I was able to get back to my 1,000 words in 20 minutes, sprint pace. I mean, the words are terrible. What I wrote is just absolutely terrible. I didn't even use dialogue quotes for most of the sentences uttered because I couldn't do it when I was typing so bloody fast. We're gonna do it again tonight. We're gonna get those freaking words! We're gonna get them! We're gonna get them! In a non-violent way, unless you have to get violent. You just never know with the words. So yeah, word wars, word races, whatever you wish to call them, are an excellent way to get your writing done. A little friendly competition to spice up your writing life. Yeah! So, candy time is totally deadsies, but I'm introducing a new segment to the vlog. Victory Candy Time! Dun dun dun! These are my wonderful NaNoWriMo buddies who have already won NaNoWriMo. So first of all, I hate you. Second of all, just kidding, I love you, congratulations. I hope you can see it all right. This is a new feature in the vlog in which I will update you with all of my wonderful buddies who win NaNoWriMo, and then I will eat candy on their behalf. Win-win. So, let's have super awesome victory candy time! So, I don't have much of a topic today, but I just wanted to bring up a little something, and that is about advice, and giving advice, and receiving advice, and trying to kind of determine good advice from bad advice. Sure. So if I had to give you guys one piece of advice, it would be to never take anyone's advice. Because here's the thing, no one knows what they're talking about. No one does. No one does. We are all just as confused and lost as you might feel. If you feel confused and lost. If you feel like you know everything, then you're probably more confused and lost than the rest of us. Just saying. But people will throw all kinds of different advice at your face, and it's hard to know what to listen to and who's right, and should I even trust this person? She doesn't have a book published. How the hell does she know what she's talking about? Well, I don't. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to figure this whole thing out myself. And I'm trying to give good advice, I'm trying to be helpful, but I don't know what I'm talking about, and I don't know you. I don't know your life story. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're at in your life. I don't know what advice is good for you or bad for you. So just take any advice you receive about writing or publishing or any of that with a grain of salt. I don't really understand that phrase, but I've heard it many times, so I'm just going to pretend I understand it and use it in my advice to you, which is what most people do. But just don't take anything that anyone tells you as 100% truth. Not even this. Not even what I'm saying right now. Because a lot of the time, people don't know what they're talking about. I know, I sure don't know what I'm talking about most of the time. I'm trying my best to navigate this scary ass world of publishing and writing and life, and I'm trying to give helpful advice. I'm trying to, you know, guide you, but I mean really, it's like the blind leading the blind. I don't know any better than you do. And this is one thing that I've learned as I've grown up. I'm a grown up. I'm a grown up. Believe it or not. Is that nobody knows what the hell they are doing. And people will try to throw advice at you, and they'll throw contradicting advice at you, and you don't know who to listen to. So it's hard, but you kind of have to figure it out yourself. You know, absorb all of this advice that is being thrown at you, but don't necessarily believe it 100%. Don't put all of your faith into it. You know, think about it, ponder it, and muse over contradicting advice and see what works best for you, because that's what it all comes down to. And another thing is that I can throw all the advice at you that I can freaking dream up, and it still might not have any effect, because a lot of it you gotta learn yourself. So much advice you can hear over and over and over again, but you don't actually believe it or follow it until you experience it yourself. It doesn't matter what advice I tell you, because you have to learn it on your own before it really sinks in. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to tell you guys today. Is that I have no idea what I'm talking about, so don't listen to me unless you want like really bad good advice. I have this hashtag that I didn't create, but I love it, and it's hashtag Cat gives great advice. I need to clean my room. What should I do? You should drink coffee and write instead. Cat gives great advice. If you want my crappy attempt at great advice, holler at me on Twitter and I will hook you up. However, I should warn you that like 90% of my advice involves coffee, candy, and writing, which, let's be honest, are all things that are pretty good, especially during this NaNoWriMo time of year. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit of a reading for you, then we're going to wrap this thing up. So I'll start with my least favorite line. It's not a terrible line, in fact I think it's pretty good, but I didn't come up with it, which is why it's a terrible line. Sarah is having like a complete meltdown. Has she gone crazy? Is it a dream? Or is it like a real world and she has just like Narnia'd herself into this fantasy world? She doesn't know. She is kind of freaking out about it, and so she's having an emotional breakdown and she's questioning things, and I couldn't help myself. I threw in this little line. Is this real life? Or is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality. Open your eyes! No, that's where it ends. Obviously, I'm gonna have to cut out that line come editing time, but it was just, I couldn't stop it. She was questioning if it was a dream or if it was real life, and it just, out it came. And here is a line that I like, even though it has a bit of sadness to it, but it's still tons of fun. And it comes from a chapter titled, In Which Chaos and Romance Ensues. This happens right after a kiss. Ooh, ooh la la. Are you okay? He asks me. I'm terrified. Of what? Lots of things. But right now I think I'm most scared of what happens when I wake up from this dream. He smiles. It's not a dream. I'm real. He takes my hand and puts it against his chest. I'm right here, and I'm not going anywhere. And more than anything else in this world, I hope he's right. Oh, the angst. Oh, angsty, angsty, angsty. Angst, angst, angst. Say angst more. Don't say angst more. Moving on! So that is everything I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Get those words done. Keep writing. If you quit now, I'm gonna punch you in your face. So just don't do it. Just don't. Don't do it. My advice, don't quit NaNoWriMo. And that is some good advice. Cat gives great advice. Right there. Alright? I hope you guys have a lovely night, and I'll have a new vlog up tomorrow. Goodbye!